Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Black Flag. This is now part 2 of the video series we are going to be putting up with this. I'm still streaming, it's still the same stream, but just splitting the video. So welcome back. If you are just tuning in into the series, we are collecting all the collectibles in Havana before we move on. We are going to be moving on very shortly. We are close to collecting all the collectibles. We're just circling back through, and it'll be fine. If you haven't watched the first video, I highly recommend that you do so. You're not missing very much if you don't, but either way, I would greatly appreciate it if you do watch it. I apologize to those in the stream. I used my widgets as if I was ending the video, ending the stream accordingly, so... Sorry, I'm just checking a notification here. Alright, we're gonna get back into it. We're gonna start collecting again. We just need to get... We're gonna do it in like a zigzag pattern. I need to get this chest on the far side. There is another chest over here that we're gonna probably run to as soon as we get this one, but it's fine. I hope that those of you that do end up watching the video at some point have as much of a good time as watching as I am playing. I know this is not riveting content per se, but it's an experience, you know. You're here. You could possibly interact, you know, and I'll listen and I'll respond. Okay, I'm gonna have to take out my follower before I can actually get the shanty, or wait for the shanty. And after we get the shanty, we're gonna... I got the shanty, no waiting needed. We're gonna go and get to... Over here is where it is where the buried treasure is, so we're gonna collect on the way there. It's not far off. Just need to climb this tree. Somehow. Somehow. Come on. Sometimes it'll let you just climb a sheer wall, and other times it won't. Pirates. I should go save him. It would give me more rails, but it's not... It's a resource I don't currently need. What? You don't need currency for the game? No, I do. It just... saving the pirates, typically, if you have a ship, which I don't currently, but I will... If you have a ship, they get added to your active crew. They replace anybody that you may be missing or what have you. But till you have a ship, they're just 100 reals a save. And I don't want to devote the time. I could, technically speaking, get all these collectibles later. It's funny, these dudes are looking for the chest that I'm just about to go pick up. I could get these collectibles later. We come back to Havana several times throughout the game. And... Here it is. You know, so I could get them then, but at the same time, I'd rather get them now while we're here instead of having to do it during either a side quest or when the island is heavily restricted. It just makes it so much easier, so much more enjoyable without having to worry about the restriction, you know. We're gonna not possibly. We're gonna stream till 11, so that's gonna be a shortish video, give or take. We're already at 2 hours. It's about to be 10 o'clock, so that'll be another hour of content, another video I can upload. I don't care if they're like consistent 1-2 hour videos, 3, 4, whatever. As long as I'm getting content up, as long as it has potential to be watched more than once, you know, and it's not a long, ridiculous playthrough. I mean, I will sit and watch a long playthrough of some YouTubers' plays. I will sit through and watch the whole thing. But sometimes, you know, if it's not riveting content or you're not there just to support the creator, it can get pretty boring, you know. So, which I mean, I completely understand. That's why I'm trying to make the videos I upload on the channel short-ish. They're like still a few hours long each video, but like they're VODs, you know. They're not supposed to be short. You know, it gives me something to do, and I enjoy it. Because, you know, I would be playing games by myself anyway, as it stands. You know, my buddy doesn't have Wi-Fi at the moment, so I can't play with him. But once he does get Wi-Fi again, you'll be hearing another voice in the video. I'm gonna be having a conversation with him about keeping it as much as PC as possible, you know, and friendly as possible. But yeah, I'll be recording our game sessions just like I'm recording this. I would be playing on my day off, anytime I have free time. I would be playing video games as it sits, you know. So why not do something with it? Why not upload it? Why not make myself happy by having content being put out on my channel? Which it does. It makes me happy to have content up on my channel. If it's seen, cool. If it's not seen, also cool. It just makes me happy to know that I am releasing content. Putting it up. You know, because I think, like, at one point, everybody that plays video games or has watched YouTube or whatever, within my generation, you know, has thought about having a YouTube career and dreamed about being a big old YouTube star. But you got to start somewhere. And by that starting is uploading content. Being consistent with your uploads, you know. Uploading entertaining content, putting out shorts and things like that of your VODs, and I haven't done that yet. I don't feel like editing, but you know, there's more to it than just uploading a VOD. My channel right now is pretty much nothing but a VOD channel. I mean, I don't feel like editing. It takes way too much time, and I would only be compiling the entertaining bits of the video, and I don't really care to do that. I want to upload the whole gameplay, you know, to show people that their struggle, that it's not all cut pretty videos you see. You know, there's struggle to it. You got to navigate. You got to figure it out. It's not all great. You know, but that's also with life. It's not all great, and that's why I feel like doing it this way. Well, for also multiple reasons I can. It's my content, and for another, I'm kind of lazy. In all reality, I'm kind of lazy. I mean, who can blame me for being lazy? You know, I work a lot. I'm trying to get my GED as well, and I barely have time. So when I have time, I spend it doing this. And I don't want to devote the extra time to editing, because editing is a long, tedious process. Very long, very tedious. And also, I don't have a good software at the moment. I would have to, I'd have to I'd have to pay a subscription to a new software, a better software. And if I plan, and when I plan to start editing videos, shorter, like, compilations of the interesting bits or whatever, you know, or like gameplay sessions with my buddy, you know, when I start editing, I'm going to be using a editing software, probably Adobe Video, I think what it's called. That or Sony Vega's Movie Maker. Either way, you gotta pay a subscription to use both. Any decent editing software, period, you gotta pay a fee to use, you know. The software I was using on my computer for the longest time used to be free, but now if you edit anything with it and you don't pay for it, there's a watermark across the entire video, like in dead center of the video for the entire video. Like, yeah, and that's not something I want to release. I wouldn't watch that, so why would I make that, you know? I'm trying to release content that I would like to watch. And like I said, not all content is riveting content. But also, that's the type of thing I want to see, is the boring bits. Is the failure, you know? I may be a little weird in that aspect, but like, you know, that stuff is interesting to me. Not just the perfectly cut videos where there's no struggle, there's no strife, whatever, you know. It's not, I mean, it is interesting, yes. Only uploading the super interesting bits is interesting, yeah. But it's not what I want to upload. And at the end of the day, what it all comes down to is I am making content, or I should say, playing video games for my mental health, uploading content for my mental health. And I don't care if I get anything out of it. I'm playing for myself, you know, and honestly, that's the type of stuff that I would want to watch as well. Is somebody playing to have fun instead of playing for it being a chore or like a job, you know. My original plan, honestly, was to go to college. I dropped out of high school, you know. That's why I'm getting my GED. But my original plan was to go to college, and I was going to use YouTube to pay for it. Like I was gonna try to be a YouTuber, like really, really hard, and produce enough content and have enough following that I could do that. You know, like I could use YouTube to pay for college. It was a pipe dream and a half. I realize that now, but hey, we can all dream, right? We can all. Oh, well, I failed that. Typically, you can just come over here and... Oh, he fled. Oh, he's about to flee. Yeah, typically you can just come over here and kill him. But I got detected, so it's fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother to kill all these dudes. I'm just gonna run away. Hey, we're almost done getting the collectibles. Haven't spent all that much time doing it either. This is a long long playthrough. You know, it's gonna. I intend to get through all the quests and all the side quests, all the main quests, and it will be uploaded. You know, so it could be a long series because it's a long playthrough. It just is. So we'll see. But we're coming up on, we're collecting, I should say. We're almost done collecting all the things here at Havana. And we'll move on and we'll do this quest. And then we'll do the next quest and the one following. Oh, okay, cool. Looks like I wasn't completely anonymous yet. Yeah, it must be... I've always thought, like, in these games, like, why don't they all attack you at once? In real life, they would be attacking you all at once. But in these games, and in other games, they just wait. Your enemies just patiently wait their turn to die. Patiently waiting their turn to die. I wonder how much different my voice could sound with a better mic. I mean, to me, it doesn't matter what mic I'm using. Like, if it sounds the same in playback, you know. But I wonder if other people find my voice as much as annoying as I do hearing it. Because obviously, well, everybody's voice sounds differently to them. when you hear it played back, because you're not hearing the bass of your own skull as you speak. Which, you know, is a real thing. When you are speaking, your voice to you sounds deeper than it does in playback, because you're hearing the base of your skull. I've just never liked the way my voice sounds in playback or through a microphone, like a live microphone. It's something you can get used to with time. Like, the more you hear it, the easier it gets to the more you tolerate it. We're almost done. Got these 4 here, and then these 2 assassin contracts. We're getting there. And we'll get back to doing the quests. But completing the location is part of the game. So it's automatic for me. First time I did this, first time I cleared Havana, it took me forever. But now it's just automatic. Like, well, also, if you play a game for long enough, you understand the mechanics. That you start to learn the mechanics of it. You start to learn what makes it tick and how to progress quicker and things like that. Climb, damn you! Pretend your mother loves you and climb. I keep sighing a lot, but you know, I mean, I'm tired. I mean, I guess I'm like mentally tired. I'm not physically tired. I could stay up for a bit, like a while longer. Wouldn't be smart, but I could. But no, I'm just like, I guess I'm just mentally tired. That could be depression or just living for a lot longer than I was expecting. Think it was about here. We're gonna let it fly away and come back like we have with every other one that we've chased so far. At this point, you know, anybody else who has an audience would interact with the chat and answer questions or say thank you for donations or things like that. But I don't, and no one's been in my chat yet. Earlier, we had one viewer. I don't know how long they were here for, but they left. You know, in this game, the NPCs pay Edward very little mind. I would love to play a game where the NPCs notice everything that you do. You know? Not like that they're staring at you constantly, but like they notice if you're climbing and they'll say something, or if you kill somebody and there's other people around, they'll notice. They do that in this game too, but like not like they don't try to like step in or do anything like that, you know. It's like I would love to play a game where that happens, where if you are an asshole in the game or the NPCs they take notice and they try to stop you or something, you know. Okay, I think it's just these two assassination contracts over yonder, and we'll have cleared Havana. There's a challenge in the game that if you complete every assassination contract without actually engaging in combat, you can unlock certain cheats or whatever, but I don't care. I don't care enough about completing. Your target fled. What do you mean my target fled? See, that is annoying. Because now we gotta wait about 5 minutes or so. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through. I'm gonna go and start the next quest. We'll come back to the assassinations. Typically all this travel and the failing of that would be all cut out, and then you would just miraculously see the continuation of killing that set target, you know. But I'm not editing. I don't care about editing enough to, or I don't care about this enough to actually put the time in to edit.
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar when your dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! Alright, come on, let's follow them and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens.
You don't mind me tagging along, do you?
Not if you keep quiet and stay out of sight. Bullet!
I believe I'm getting the hang of this.
He's like right up on them. I believe I'm getting the hang of this. As he's shouting. There we go.
Buenos dias, senores. You're late.
Yes, sir. See ya.
We're very sorry, our Captain Galego.
No se satisfacere, non noves blandito. Et sic
This would be Captain Mendoza.
Yes, sir. He's very excited to meet you. Only he must be present for a hanging, senor.
hanging.
I love a good hanging. Yes, sir. Very nice. If we hear the bell, we may go, if you like.
Encantador.
I'd love to. Especially if Captain Mendoza's pulling the crowd. Man owes me money for the slaves I sold him.
Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, sugars and such.
Excellent.
Riveting content, is it not? Riveting gameplay, following NPCs.
Well, senor, the hanging will be started soon.
Let's not dilly-dally.
Yes, sir. We go.
The fact that they're running to go see a hanging, and the fact that hanging used to draw a crowd and people would like make a day of it, like it was some entertainment aspect. It's kind of sickening and kind of makes me hate the human race.
Almost there. This way. This way.
Think they were supposed to go down the ladder, because it does not make sense for them to have jumped like that in real life. It would have no point, you know.
Días, Tulero.
How long will this hanging take, man? I don't mean to hang about all day for the captain.
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
I don't want reales, mind. I want goods. Things I can sell. Tobacco, rum, sugar.
See. We have much fine sugar. Crates we took off a fat Englishman last night.
Englishman?
See, sugar from Barbados. Very fine. We hold it in the Castillo after the man started the fight last night. He ran, left his sugar behind. Very fine.
Well, that's a start. Shall I accompany him to the Castillo?
No, sir. Captain Mendoza will have it sent to you, I believe. You will see.
Good lord. Is that big brute your Captain Mendoza?
No, sir. He is El Tiburón. El Tiburón, Governor Torres' man.
I wish we could kill him early. Save us so much strife later.
¿En serio? No. ¿De verdad? Cuenta más.
Soy mucho más limpia que esas rameras inglesas, te lo aseguro.
Well, shit. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, never mind. Stay out of combat. Oh well, I didn't 100% this mission. I don't care. I was one time where I cared about 100%ing the game, but I really don't. It's not fun to do 100% a game. You know, it becomes tedious, like finding every little last thing, doing everything proper, and it's so much better just to have fun. I guess I am starting to become tired. So, like I said, we're gonna go till 11. And then we're gonna call it.
Creo que puedo darle. ¿A dónde te crees que vas? ¡Acelerad el ritmo! ¡No te escaparás así como así!
He looks at it and he's just like, nah, fuck that.
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God.
Sickly.
That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
Okay. I shall be back in a second. I need to take my dogs outside. I will make it fast, but I will be back. Sorry for the wait. I am back. Some things in life take more precedent than streaming or playing video games, and my dogs are very important to me. And I've got an old dog who doesn't have very good bladder control anymore, so I gotta take him out like clockwork now to avoid inside accidents. But hey, we're just gonna continue on. I don't know if the assassination contract has came back yet. There we go. Does not appear so, and he does not seem to be on the map. It's fine. We're gonna fast travel though. Save ourselves a little bit of time. Our contract is back. He's relatively close. Okay, we're gonna go take care of that first, so he doesn't flee again. I don't know why he fleed in the first time. Oh well, it is what it is. It'll only take a few seconds. I don't care about being out of combat or whatever. I just need to clear the contract. So should only take a few seconds. Well, yeah. Hey, it's still counting me not being in combat. Cool. Alright, now we can continue. We're gonna see if the other contract is ready. It is. We're just gonna take care of this real quick and then we'll continue on the storyline. I bumped into a soldier. Of course I did. Oh, super rare double takedowns. I say rare, then it happens almost back to back. Making a liar out of me, it is. It's relatively close by.
Yo no diría eso en público, caballero. Nunca se sabe quién puede estar escuchando.
Lo siento, señor.
De todas formas, seguro que les gusta escuchar.
Damn. At least it didn't spawn me too far away.
Los templarios estarán contentos con esto. Buen trabajo.
Siempre es un placer trabajar con el gobernador. Entre usted y yo, prefiero a un templario en el trono que al rey actual.
Yo no diría eso en público, caballero. Nunca se sabe quién puede estar escuchando.
Lo siento.
Cool, just like that, we cleared Havana. I think we did it without entering combat too. Yeah, we did. Come on.
¡Puedo abatirlo! ¡Lo he encontrado!
Okay, now we can go.
No vas a pasar.
¿Entiendes ahora?
See, what doesn't make sense is how'd they even know? You know, I was out of the field of combat. How'd they even know? There was no screaming or anything. It's not like they got walkie-talkies, or sorry, radios in this time period. How would they have known? What, is it because I was running? Oh no, stop the guy that's running! Alright, we're gonna keep streaming for a set 11. We'll push to 11:30, that way we could possibly put out a bit of a longer video. Because we're coming up on 11, we're only 20 minutes out, and you know, I'd rather keep streaming, making the video a little longer.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor. ¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días. No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos franceses y ingleses.
Parece un hombre rudo. Le suponía un aspecto más respetable. Lleva meses en alta mar. Sé inocente con él.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan?
I am indeed.
I thought as much.
Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy.
Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my two best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a boom in battle, but hindered his ability to swim, sadly.
There's a challenge here. You can complete the shooting range challenge. It wants you to shoot all the targets in 15 seconds. I don't care to do that right now. You don't get anything out of it except completing the mission. So we're just gonna move on. Oh, ooh, I missed one apparently.
I have a friend in England you may like to meet, Julian.
Magnifique. Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find. I took them. These are souvenirs. Two blades, as is the custom, eh?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, you indulge. Demonstration. Technique.
Well,
Sorry, I was using the time during the cutscene to help one of my dogs.
yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here. You see, situation is well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think? God, that's the spirit.
You just love the discreet
The advantage
tutorials.
of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner. God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us? Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed? Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike.
Fascinating.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss.
This is or I'll save what I was about to say for when it shows up.
Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislators of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached the quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin.
This right here is what I was talking about. It's even prompted as an optional objective to loot all Great Templars. You could do this infinitely and save everything you get.
They tell a very old and important story.
I'm not gonna do that though, because I don't care. In reality, I don't. I've done it so many times. It's pointless now. I will. I've got plenty of royals currently, and can get them very easily, and I intend to.
With this device, there would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery, only Justice. Pure justice. This is the Observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours. Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
I could use these dudes. Climb! Target's gonna run away. Unless I could do it from the air, which I can. Boom. Cool. That's exactly what I needed. Let's upgrade our pistol pouch, because we can. We have the material. I can't yet. Yeah, I need to progress further. It's one mission in particular. It's fine. It can wait, or I can wait for it.
También me ofrezco para fiestas a vos. Hasta puede contarte.
Yo estuve allí y les disparé. ¿Y qué no?
Hello!
Good morning, Duncan. Just over here.
Edward? Hello, Edward! I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar! Huh? Quite a coup, I must say.
He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? To recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have a key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Sí, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race? I see.
One of your early letters mentioned a desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the maps you delivered with the blood vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed.
Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Assassins! Above! They're on the rooftops!
What's the street tonight? It could be anywhere.
Ya he tenido bastante. ¡Me largo!
¿Por qué siempre a mí? No quiero
¡No tengo el cañonazo! ¡Objetivo a la vista! ¡Debo huir! ¡Maldita sea! ¡Debo huir!
Protect the sage!
Muy bien. Darles dun.
Ya he tenido... Tengo que largarme de aquí.
Stop him!
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate.
Sorry for not commentating. I've just been, just enjoy watching it.
Loco como una cabra.
And I also am getting tired,
Stop, or
so...
I'll kneecap you.
But the grind never stops, and some other metaphor.
Algo tan extraño.
Seguro que eso.
También me ofrezco para fiestas a vos.
I should have caught him by now. If I was paying more attention, I could have been on the roof a lot more. Kick in the butt. Stay down.
Well done, lapdog. Quiet.
We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
See, set on all sides by our enemies, we must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
Man, I'm tired. I'm just gonna fast travel.
A fine night, don't you think?
God sink me for this pittance. 1,000 reals for those maps. That's what? £100 at most. How's a man supposed to become rich in these times with a miser like Torres running the world?
Have you ever worked on a plantation before?
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
And imagine what a thing like that'd be worth. Sell that to the right person and I'd be the richest pirate. Privateer in the West Indies. I'll catch you up on it. There's a sage in that house I must speak to in private.
¡Quieto ahí! ¡Se da la fuga! Muerrito, se ha esfumado. ¡Mierda! Nada.
¡Vuelve aquí, perro sarnoso!
¡Quieto!
up the conveniently placed trailer. It's funny because they think that you're the one that freed the sage, even though he freed himself.
What is your true name, rogue?
It's, Captain Pissoff.
Rien qu'un pauvre paysan.
Where is the sage? Did you set him free?
I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish I did.
Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure fleet.
Oh, wait now! I delivered your treasures, didn't I?
You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Walpole.
A despicable display. This Tosspot is a ruined man, Caroline. Unfit for life on land, much less at sea. If he goes to the West Indies, it's you who'll suffer.
Father! Father! Come, love. Up with you now.
That old muckworm! He's wrong about me!
I hope it's so.
You believe me, don't you? Can you not see me? Standing out there on the deck of a ship that's sliding into port. And there I am, a man of quality. With 1,000 doubloons spilling from my pockets. Like drops of rain. I can see it.
Wouldn't that be nice? Infinite riches.
La cena. Cómetela rápido.
You hungry? Now what's your plan, mate?
Find a weapon and steal a ship.
Que Dios nos ayude. No me gusta la pinta de esa...
I'm just gonna take this loot real quick. Also, we're gonna pick up this cutlass.
We're stealing a brig. Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
There's many prisoners held on these ships. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
So that's the idea then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship to flee in.
I'll make my way through.
¡Ahí, a por él!
catch to this favor. You're sailing with me.
I'd follow you to hell for this, mate.
¡Lo tengo encañonado! Come on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
I'd love to be a pirate. More than anything, I would love to be a pirate. I would have loved to be alive in this time period.
Preparaos para partir. Casi tenemos encima la tormenta. ¿Y qué pasa con los prisioneros? Que se
¡Saluda de mi parte al del tridente!
It's funny because they can't climb back up. Oh, well, okay, this dude climbed back up. Typically speaking, they can't climb back up.
¿Creías que no te veríamos?
Something about ships and like these types of ships and the ocean, just the lifestyle.
There's a
I
brig
would have
nearby just waiting for us to take.
loved to be a pirate. More than anything. Would have been beyond amazing.
no te muevas. Te voy a hundir la cabeza. esta locura?
Cálmate.
¡Quieto ahí!
Deja de retorcerte, pirata. ¿Me entiendes? No te muevas.
We're going topside. Be ready.
Lay aboard, lads!
Save your singing for Davy Jones, you jagabats. It's a hard wind coming.
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane. Keep watch on those galleons. See they don't give us trouble.
They won't. Far too slow for this weather. We're down to the ship, can we?
Fire!
There's a good shot to crippler!
Incoming fire! Any orders you think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home.
On your mark, come out! Enemy's firing!
Damn! Are you mad, Captain? Look out, man!
I see it.
Mind the helm, sir!
Incoming fire! They are firing, sir!
Just that time!
Raise!
Water spout! Steer clear of that thing!
Anytime I've ever been out fishing on the sea, I've enjoyed it. I one time, several years ago, actually got to spend a little bit of time, several hours, on an actual ship, like an actual pirate ship. It was lovely, and the people manning it, they allowed me to help with the ropes and pulling in the sheet, and it was just fantastic at the time of my life.
Huge swell! Larboard!
Oh, we're about to capsize. The pole is too strong. I can't correct it. There it is. There we go. There we are. I mean, the ocean, it can be harsh, you know. But even so, like, I love it. It's beautiful, and I would love to spend time on it. Doing this, you know. Being a privateer. Taking contracts, you know, seeing the world, exploring new location every few months. Sounds like heaven. I mean, I'm such a nomad as it is. I move around constantly. This is the longest I've been in one location, and it's been killing me. I need the excitement. I need change. I need that constant unsurprise or a constant surprise. Like, is what I meant to say.
By God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back there.
Adewale.
Ever been to Nassau, Adewale?
Not yet.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she? I think I'll keep her. All hands aft, lads! We're taking this one home! I've made my choice, Addy. I'm calling her the Jackdaw. A sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature, no?
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was the sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor. Spied a few items in the hold earlier. Powder and a few pistols. Think I'll fashion a second holster if I can.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Will we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning, and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match, still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife, fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogged touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shouts. So worry about your own armament when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
I think when we land, or reach land at this island that it wants us to sail to, I'm gonna call the stream. I'm very tired, and I think it's the most sensible thing to do actively. So we're gonna reach this checkpoint, and we're gonna call it. Well, that'll do. Didn't mean to crash, but that'll do. Gonna get this fast travel, put in a save, and we're gonna call it, well, not fast travel, checkpoint is what I meant to say. Cool. Alright, we're gonna save the game. And I think we're going to call it for today's stream and video. I will see you guys in whatever I upload next. Thank you for tuning in. And if you like what you see, please like the video. And don't feel scared or shy to comment if you enjoy it too. I would appreciate it. But anyway, that is it from me. I'm Zaare, and I'm wishing you all a very lovely night. Adios.